Right, 8 September 2024, and today I'm going to be quickly giving you an update for this Sunday, and this is very interesting. We have a revelation here on who is going to be working with Starlink. As I said yesterday, it was not clear who in Zimbabwe is going to be the local partner of Starlink, and that information has now been made available. It's widely available in all the newspapers today. So I'm going to introduce you to 38-year-old Zodstat founder. So this is the local partner of Starlink, and he's called Arnold Chimambo. He's the CEO and founder of Zodstat. He's going to be the local founder and partner, the local partner of Starlink in Zimbabwe. They are going to be providing the services of Starlink locally. So if you have a problem and you need it to be resolved, or if you're a commercial customer, then these are the guys who are going to be dealing with Starlink in Zimbabwe. And it's very crazy what has happened. The revelation is that this decision was made by Starlink around June, and it did not involve Mnangagwa. Zodstat applied directly to Starlink to become a local partner. So this is the first of Starlink in Zimbabwe. 38-year-old Arnold Chimambo. He founded his company about 2016. That is what he said in online places that I've checked, which means he was around 22, somewhere there, when he founded this company. And he is a well-known satellite expert. He is not a politically connected person, and he has won the Institute of Directors of Zimbabwe Young Director of the Year in 2021. So this is very interesting because he says they applied directly to Starlink in June, and they were given the right to represent Starlink in Zimbabwe. However, they were made to sign an NDA, or non-disclosure agreement, which is why they could not say the decision that has been made that Starlink was going to be offered through their company, Zodstat. Zodstat has been offering these services since a long time ago. This is Zodstat, and they've been offering these services in Zimbabwe through other satellite systems. So they were offering it through Very Small Aperture Terminal, VSAT, and this has been going on to farmers and to rural schools. So they were licensed through POTRAZ already long back, and they've been in this space. Unlike ICM Communications or IMC Communications, who were not in this space, they just appeared from nowhere. Zodstat has already been in this space offering services since 2016 when the company was founded. So very interesting. The decision was made already in June. Mnangagwa was not involved. And I guess he has to go with the decision because Starlink is needed in Zimbabwe. There is no way that they cannot operate in Zimbabwe. So very interesting. And let's see what happens. Let's see if Mnangagwa does not interfere or try to push to become one of the other partners of Starlink in Zimbabwe. But as far as the decision is concerned, Zodstat has already been nominated as the first of Starlink in Zimbabwe. So very interesting. And I think this is a good decision by Starlink to go with someone who is not a political figure. Right, so let me quickly go through other stories. I want to start with an interesting story, which is in the Standard newspaper. So Thomas Mapfumo has come out, and what Thomas Mapfumo is saying is that he was allocated land by the Harare City Council some time back, together with Oliver Mtukudzi and George Shire. And he's saying a ZANU-PF member or ZANU-PF leader in Harare ended up stopping that deal where he was supposed to get land in Borodale, and therefore he did not get that land, which Oliver Mtukudzi and George Shire got near Patrick Chinamasa's house in Borodale. And he says he's got the offer letters, and I guess he wants his land now from the Harare City Council. So very interesting. The Harare City Council have said they're going to check his claims So very soon you might see Thomas Mapfumo getting land from the Harare City Council, because he has obviously made this claim. He's got the offer letter, and I guess he deserves this land as one of the people that are prominent in Zimbabwe. So check out that story in the Standard newspaper. And I realize that sometimes when I say stories here, I fail to properly say where they came from. So this is from the Standard newspaper, a Sunday newspaper in Zimbabwe, one of the only 2 Sunday newspapers that are there in Zimbabwe. So in Harare, there's the Standard newspaper, the Sunday Mail, and in Bulawayo, there's the Sunday News. So just go and check out this story of Thomas Mapfumo in the Standard newspaper. Then we've got the story of Bambo here. So Bambo is Moses Chunga. Moses Chunga has started an academy called the Moses Bambo Chunga Soccer Academy, and he's also featured in the newspapers today. He has trained quite a number of people. After people saw him walking around not looking so good, Moses Chunga is now doing better. He's improved himself. He's back in soccer, and I've heard that he might likely become the coach of the Animals at some point. So let's see what happens with that. And then I want to show you something from South Africa, something very interesting. So on your screen is the Vice President of South Africa, barefoot. So he's standing there without any shoes. And the man that you're seeing sitting at the center there is one of the most powerful men in the whole of South Africa. So there is a church called the Shembe Church, and that church has got the highest number of people or members in KwaZulu-Natal. And that is a very powerful church. So that man is His Holiness Unyazi Lwezulu Shembe. And when you go near him, there are rules. So he is the most powerful man in South Africa. That man that you see at the center there, the president of South Africa is standing, the vice president of South Africa is standing right next to him. So that is featured today as a picture of the day. Amazing. Some of the most powerful people in South Africa, you don't even know them. And that is him. He is very, very powerful. If you're in KZN, almost 99% of the people follow him. I don't know if you can call him a church leader or a community leader, but extremely powerful person. His Holiness Inkosi. So let me do this properly. His Holiness Unyazi Lwezulu Shembe is very, very powerful. And his church is one of the oldest churches in South Africa. So you can check that out in the Sunday Times newspaper. So let's see if the Sunday Mail newspaper is published. If they've not, I'll bring you the stories later on today. So I see that they've not published here. And I don't want to stay too long here. I just want to show you that what's happening in South Africa is mostly, let's look at entertainment. In the entertainment industry, most artists are not attending the shows that they're paid for. So that is very big. In today's newspapers in South Africa, there are 4 artists that are in trouble for not attending performances where they've already been paid. So there's King Monada, Sheba Sheiks, and Intabaye Ase Dubai. Those are the 2 people that are in the newspapers today, just for not appearing. So you pay for someone and they don't show up. And I've showed you Makadzi before. She's also been sued for this kind of behavior. So what do I want to do now? I want to quickly end this. Let me recap. Mnangagwa was not informed of a decision by Starlink to nominate Zodstat as the face of Starlink in Zimbabwe. This decision was already reached in June. So Mnangagwa was not aware that Starlink had already made a decision to nominate Zodstat as the local supplier of Starlink. And Zodstat is owned and founded by Arnold Chimambo. He says they've already imported 4,000, almost 4,100 kits, which they've ordered. So on top of the ones that are coming directly as a test from Starlink through DHL, as revealed by Hopo Chimono yesterday, these guys from Zodstat have already ordered 4,100 kits. They are going to be selling them at the same price, and these are going to be available locally. They're going to be servicing. If there are any issues, you're going to be able to go to Zodstat and get assistance. So it's going to be a quick update. I'll be back here tonight at 10 minutes past 9. We've had a huge response to my request yesterday for people who want us to work with us on our rural Starlink program, our free internet, which are going to start with 10 sites. So I'm going to form a WhatsApp group very soon. We're going to put everyone. We need to provide internet for free to rural areas, and Starlink makes it possible. So I hope that we'll be able to get as many people as possible to take part in this activity. So young people all over the rural areas don't have access to internet. And if you come, for example, in my house, I think I've got more than 20 devices and I'm sure most of you guys in UK, United States, you're like me. I've got phones all over the place. Some of them you don't even know. I don't even know where they are. If we were able to set up locations where young guys can just walk over there, go and access the internet and the device, this would be game-changing for rural youngsters. Some of them have never seen the inside of a phone. They've never looked at a phone. You can make a lot of impact in the rural areas with internet. Internet is a game changer. It's more important than water. So having water comes second to having internet, as far as I'm concerned. So I would like to thank all of you for watching. And I'll be back here tonight at 10 minutes past 9. Thank you very much for watching, and a good day to you.